The Triple B, standard stuff, and Simple taking first fights. What's not to love? It's him v Device. The battle of the ages bit pushed down mid. No fear for the young player, and Simple with a flash catches Device. It's electronic picking up dupreeh, and the scoreboard reads blue. NaVi are all over it.
Yeah, zip down in the pit, right? He has managed to get out at least, and he's trying to buy a little bit of room for Glaive with this bomb to move in. He will put up 2, and that alone, right, is allowed for this bomb to make its way into the site, and it just gets past. But look who's now arrived at short. It's Simple. Alongside him, Perfecto as well. Someone else to keep an eye on here. Boomich is going to offer himself up as that first point of engagement, create a little bit of room for the rest of his team. But Boomich is gone, and Zip's put up an incredible round. Glaive in with another, and this was a 2v5. This was never meant to go in favor of Astralis. Just Perfecto left standing. A big clutch on his plate and so little time left to play, wasting no time in getting out through top mid. They're already wrapping this long side. These footsteps have been heard, and Simple's on the angle, but a couple of missed shots, and now they're getting closer. Simple, he needs to deliver something. He needs to put this orb to good use, and he's so low, they're just whittling him down, chased by Device, and suddenly that orb is put into his hands now. Astralis, they're on to this second. Whether NaVi like it or not, they're having to save here. And it's a flawless round for Astralis. As mentioned, one where really they didn't have a lot to go off of it. They get out of it with the AWP and everyone's staying alive.
Yeah, that's huge, right? Because Astralis, after what looked like a really rocky start with them getting forced and then losing players after time, but they've just kind of salvaged this T side now and given themselves some money. You know, don't chase here if you're Astralis. You need all 5 alive, and so dupreeh escapes from apartments after seeing Boomich and ult. And yes, Simple, rare couple of missed shots in the pit. First orb of this game, and they double nade him as well. Device chases him with a deagle. Simple given no room to play. And now you got Device on the T side.
You're really hoping that Boomich goes above and beyond your expectations if that was going to be the play. And so instead, they just bide their time. And that is because, as well, you got this double porch set up, right? You got that boost. It's great for repelling an A hit. But if you lose the man at B and these players had to rotate, it would be a disaster. Instead, their patience is rewarded. They drop the bomb and they throw a bit of a curveball to Astralis, but batters up and Device right back in with the reply. However, that smoke a little shallow. Perfecto still has the bomb. He's still sat on it. 3 players coming his way. And we've said Perfecto has been great in these clutches. Well, talk about a tricky clutch to navigate through the smoke. He gets deleted.
Double back. They have to wait it out. Nykytilan to A. You'll notice the bomb is going back. It's a B split coming in through the arch side. Simple on the hot plate, but he's got it. Already taking down Glaive. dupreeh has him trapped in the corner with a Molotov. Simple doubles up. Surely not a third, but that is a great hold. At the 20-second mark, there are still 2 B players. NaVi don't decide to rotate out, and Boomich sticking here is the right decision. He's aware of a possible flank, even though that's not coming through. Perfecto at the back of the site, can't stall the bomb this time around, but Boomich could drop it and win it on his own. He's not gone for it. He hasn't seen it, and the plant for Astralis finally comes through. That could have been a free round for NaVi. Instead, it's a retake and a 3-on-3.
That was it. That was theirs. No one was even holding it for NaVi, and Boomich didn't see him behind the fountain. And it's embarrassing. Astralis onto 5.
Shot, no, he goes in hard, and Simple finally finds a first.
And is that the kill that gets the ball rolling for Simple? He now sees them flooding out through the apartments. The rest of his team trying to hold on. Another missed shot, but it doesn't matter because Electronic is there to pick up the pieces. And now we look at Device alone in the clutch. 1v4, pretty rough round for him. And look at Boomich down at the bottom of T-Ramp. He's just there as like the fail-safe, right? Ready to deny that save for Device. Perfecto not willing to give the fight.
Man, NaVi have read into this one wrong. They've moved Boomich over on long. He's going to double back as the smoke comes in. And Perfecto this time around uses his smoke at the right time. He stopped Astralis in their tracks. They're still going to commit, but it will be labored, it will be delayed, and it will allow time for Boomich to now get into position.
They run through the smoke, but in doing so, they're thrust through the Molotov. dupreeh and Glaive are both low. Perfecto burn out, but there's the lineup. Zip will respond. There's no CT smoke down, as a Simple and Bit on the rotates are able to get that back under control. Well, Bit's now coming back round, but we're looking at Electronic to try and hold down the site, and he can't. It's just domination, man. Glaive He's in their heads, and while he's doing that, he's taking them off as well. It's NaVi left in the 2 versus 4. Perfecto and Boomich, these 2 B-site players, tasked with a near impossible retake to round out the half. Boomich, very, very quiet. You know, impact almost negligible here, and getting outread at every single turn by glaive, and there he is dealt with by Device. Glaive down in the pit, puts it to a bitter end. 10-5 for Astralis. They'll into the site. Now they've got to get in. A magisk. Oh, first point of resistance. He has absolutely destroyed NaVi. All 3 from the apartments. Down and out for the count, and that now leaves Boomich and Simple in the 2v4.
Ooh.
Simple, deep within CT. Zip doesn't know. Simple. Oh, they might have been silencing him all first half, but he's come in with a knife kill onto Zipnix. Now, out through long. Is he ready for Glaive in the library? Yes, he is. Simple with the double, but it's all onto Boomich, who had a very, very quiet first half, trying to step it up in the pistol.
Already, Device on a bit of a rotator run through the spawn. As NaVi line up this utility, it's not looking like they're going to commit right off the bat with 2 players still fighting in ult. But that will certainly gift them something. Glaive going aggressive. Boomich finds him. Zip as well, caught in the open, and Boomich, a bit of a recovery here as he doubles up. Device is the 3rd man in the site, and they know now that he's alone. Will they try it and take him down before the rotate comes in? There's no smoke in the spawn. That gives open room for magisk, but Device holding strong. Can't follow up with a deagle, only a tag. The nade is great, as Astralis is often are, but they have to concede the site, and maybe with that, the round.
I do think he's going to have an easier time of doing that on this T side than he ever was in the CT half, right? When you're the B anchor and like you're one of these 2 players that has to be holding down that B bomb site, you know, think about...
Leave it 30 seconds as they line up the flash and smoke.
Device is smoked off. He's going to try and flash himself through to help out dupreeh. However, that's offered him up to Electronic, and now we look at magisk down in the pit to try and put up this hold, to try and be that last man remaining. And my, oh my, he is fighting to the final breath. Electronic looking to steal it away. Will, with the turnaround, but there's so little time, and sadly Zip wins it. Just look at where the bomb is. Look at where the bomb ended up. Yeah, it's up on top of the boost. That is heartbreaking. Now, this isn't a fake. This isn't some kind of big brain call. This is just a simple, tried and tested B play with that CT split. And right now, it's NaVi getting split into Perfecto. Well, provide what he needed to, but that smoke's fading. Device might have a free line of entry into this site, and they almost get caught crossing, but they just about stay afloat. Simple and Perfecto now. These 2 together in what was a 2 versus 5, have to try and do it all for NaVi. Simple. There's the first to get the ball rolling. Now even odds. Now neck and neck. Simple's just holding. He's not moving a muscle. dupreeh will find it, but Perfecto is kept on, giving over the goods for NaVi, and there's just no time for dupreeh. He's out of there without a kit, needing that fight, and it's not given over. It is just the same site to try and offer up a hold. Device might prove to be key up on the balcony with the Famous, and they haven't checked for him. These are all freebies, and Device click and collect, mate, as he puts up all the kills. It's Simple now, left alone in the clutch. Has been a rather uncharacteristically quiet game from Simple, yet to have any of those big moments that we are used to seeing. And this round might not be one to deliver them in either. Re-smoke down at short side. Simple, how on earth is he going to try and navigate this? Over he goes, Glaive and Device, both chomping at the bit to get a hold of him.
Pushing the smoke.
And they go through it, they flanks into it. Too keen to take those fights. Electronic, quick to capitalize, and now they know Device is here as well. Someone had to throw that flashbang. They need to get past the AWP, and a missed shot from Device is letting them get closer and closer, inch by inch. Another miss. He's not going to get given many more, and he tries to disappear, but he can't. Electronic securing the entries needed to open up this B site, and now they set up defensively, do NaVi. For dupreeh and magisk in the 2 versus 3, they've done a lot of damage, right? They've brought 2 of these players down low, but no kills have presented themselves yet. And in fact, Simple is taking more away from Astralis. It's left to dupreeh. And a near impossible clutch. This bomb ticking away. He's running out of time. He does have the kit, but that's the only thing going his way, right? Thus far, he's only had to fight Simple. He's only had to contend with one man. And if he went any further, he'd be running into those 3 crosshairs, all looking right at him. And NaVi, they're hunting him down.
But now he's trapped, but Electronic is a great position, and he doubles back, dodging Glaive for now, but not the double peek from him and Zip, and keeps this round intact for Astralis. That arch trap could have been everything, but instead it's left NaVi a man down, forced to commit into A.
magisk in pit. Lot of pressure here, and he's getting pressured from everywhere. Bit with the opener. Device has rotated in, but only legging Bit. Oh, there's another for Device. Oh, Simple's gone as well, and he's trying to get Astralis 216. Now just has to finish the job against Bit. That there is the Danes closing it out, and it's the dastardly Device, the Maverick, down in the sight, flying so